what's underneath a monster truck? Take a good look. You're about to get a full view from the Carolina Crusher right here. Army's going to talk to the winner, Kurt Fisher.
Well, Kurt, you've been in the winner's circle many times before in the World Championship Mud Race Division, but it seems like you're getting a handle on this monster truck race, and you're doing a good job.
Well, Army, we're having a little trouble with the shock system on the truck, and it's caused it to get a little bit out of control whenever we go over the cars, but as soon as we get that settled down, there's not a truck here we can't beat.
You and John Bream and Bob Bream have got the experience in all the motorsports. It's just kind of like getting all the dice to fall at the right time in the same direction.
That's right. We sent 2 trucks to New York this weekend. We brought the big one down here to see what we can do against these guys. And we're just putting it all together, and once we get it down pat, I'll guarantee you're going to see us in the winner's circle all the time.
Carolina Crusher finished the run after the big wheelie, but it's a very slow time for Gary Porter still. After hitting the wall, almost a miracle to even be able to finish the race. Army Armstrong is now going to work his way over as Gary Porter hops out of the Carolina Crusher to talk to him about a wild wheel stand for the Crusher.
Gary Porter, first of all, are you okay?
I'm fine.
I've never seen you do that. That had to be an eerie feeling.
It was. That was one of the wildest rides I've ever took in the truck. You know, I'm fine. The truck's fine. You know, I was wanting to stay in it as long as I could, and when the front end was up so high, I couldn't see exactly where I was going, and I knew I had to be getting close to the wall, so I let out of it and hit the brakes to bring it down, and I was right on the wall, and I couldn't stay out of it.
Is there a chance that you might get to come back to a brake rule or a quick loser rule or something like that? Because these people in Louisville, Kentucky, son, they just fell in love with you on that run.
I think I can. That's why I wanted to go ahead and finish the course in case, you know, a truck was to break or something, so I could still come back as a fast loser, hopefully.
Does that give you any more confidence as a driver when you know you can go through something like that? I mean, do you believe in the truck more now? You believe in your ability as a driver more now?
I really believe in the truck after hitting the wall that hard and was able to, you know, to crank it up and keep on and finish the course.
Hopefully we'll see you in the next round later in the day.
Okay, thank you.
The Gravedigger is out to take on the Equalizer. You know, a couple of months ago, the Equalizer team, including David Morris, broke up. Chris Chapman has actually found Morris and the new companion in the pits.
Here's someone we haven't seen in a while, David Morris, the 1989 champion of the TNT Monster Truck Challenge. And the reason we haven't seen him in a while is something I think no one's really certain of. What's going on, David?
Well, got a fussy one today. Me and the owner of the truck I was driving just kind of started having too many disagreements, so I decided it'd be better if we just kind of separated. That'd work out a whole lot better.
And what's this you're holding? Tell us about this.
New one. She's 8 weeks old. Name's Mallory Kristen.
David, do you miss driving the Equalizer?
Yeah, I miss being around all the guys and racing. It's a lot of fun, but hopefully, I don't know when, but hopefully one of these days I can have my own truck and race.
So we haven't seen the last of David Morris?
Probably not.
We also haven't seen the last of the Equalizer as Greg Holbrook is driving the dickens out of his truck, and he is putting away the Gravedigger. Dennis Anderson from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, the most popular truck in the world today, is going to be one of the first ones on the trailer today because the Gravedigger is not running. Now, wait a minute. He's got it going, and they're going to meet at the intersection. Dennis Anderson decides to stop. Boy, Dennis Anderson has never backed off, but certainly that time, discretion was the better part of valor. You know, this figure 8 course at Louisville Motor Speedway is made for action at the intersection for these race cars that run here every week, but I don't think these monster trucks were made to start crisscrossing at the intersection. Dennis Anderson will complete the run. He's done for the day. Wait, he's picking up speed. Dennis knows he's beat. He's going to hit it hard. Oh, man. And stuff is flying off the truck. I don't know. Dennis Anderson has something in him that will not let him let off at any time. He knew he was beat, and he was just going to hammer it anyway. Watch the Gravedigger. Look at that. He had nothing to gain except to tell these people in the stands, if you paid your money to see this truck go hard, you're going to see it. Well, there he is. Chris Chapman's going to ask him about that shot.
Dennis, let me ask you this. It's the same dark
so I think my cloud is following Bennett.
What in the world happened this time?
Well, I think when I come off the line, I came off kind of hard and it rung a rear axle. So I just eased off up until the end of the course. I just skied it out. I had to go for one more air ride before I put it on the trailer.
Yeah, you did. We noticed that. Why did you do that?
Well, I done it for the fans, really. I mean, it was really a pretty bum run, and I figured that if I had my momentum built up, I could get some good air out of it, and that's what they're here to see.
Dennis Anderson, always the true sport. Good luck to you in the races coming up in Richmond.
All right, thanks.
Dennis Anderson's Gravedigger is beaten and going on the trailer, but not before he gave these fans a thrill. First round action continues as Mike Wine's Outlaw Ford will do battle with Kid Rarig and the Thunder Chicken out of Catawissa, Pennsylvania. First turn, Outlaw's got the edge on the inside. Now they'll, of course, flip lanes here in a moment, and Outlaw will be forced to the outside, so he's trying to build up a big advantage. Good landing. Wine's in good shape. A little out of shape there. Wine looks really good as he's in the turn, but now he's got the longer run, and the Thunder Chicken's coming on. This is going to be a battle to the finish. Outlaw and Thunder Chicken. The Thunder Chicken gave him all he wanted, but Mike Wine's Outlaw holds him off by about 1 truck length. The Thunder Chicken really gave it an outstanding run against the Outlaw, which has been having a pretty good time at Louisville Motor Speedway. You see the difference was 1 truck length. And I'll tell you, I think Mike Wine may have been surprised at the competitiveness of Thunder Chicken. Chris Chapman's going to go talk with the Outlaw driver now.
I messed up on that one. I forgot to tighten my belt. Oh, kid.
What a race.
Yeah. I messed up that time, though. I was sitting at the line, I was watching the gauges and worrying about everything else I did. I put the lap belts on and I forgot to pull them down. Came around the first track and I'm trying to pull down one. I went around the second time and I looked down to pull it down, and next thing you know, I was in the air in the cars, and that got a little rough. I'm gonna pull them tight before I even go out there next time.
I wonder what the time was on that. You all were just nose to nose out there. Did you know you had to pull it out there at the end?
Yeah, well, not at sure. Not until I came around the corner and I seen him in the corner of my eye. Then I know I had to just get on it. Just go for the cars.
Forget the belts, go for the cars.
Oh, yeah, go for the cars. Why not?
Why not indeed? If you can look inside the cab, you can see the beating Mike Wine took. But he gave Thunder Chicken a beating in the race. Outlaw advances. We'll be coming back with the quarterfinal round highlights in just a moment.
Rich Hooser, Army Armstrong, and Gary Lee back in Louisville, Kentucky. Here is the Ford Motor Company lot. Have you driven a Ford recently? We have a lot of Fords to cheer for, but one is the fast qualifier, and here he comes right now with a bye run in the first round. Andy Brass, Bigfoot number 4. He was the fast qualifier. He will take on King Crunch here in the second round. Also, Micro Machine and Thunder Chicken. Micro Machine has won that matchup, so the Micro Machine advances to the semifinals. Also in second round competition, Equalizer against Carolina Crusher, and No Problem will take on the Jersey Outlaw. Figure 8 competition here at the Louisville Motor Speedway, a most unique format for monster truck racing. And there is a look at Scott Stevens in the Auto Value King Crunch alongside Andy Brash, your fast qualifier in Bigfoot.
This is going to be an absolutely terrific race. Both trucks are running fabulous right now. King Crunch makes a good tight corner there, but watch it as he comes around here. He's taking a little wide. He's got to let off the gas a little bit while Andy pours it on. And watch these guys when they hit the cars. Look at Andy just fly over them. Almost cleared them all, Gary.
Well, Andy Brass had a rough landing, bounces a bit. They almost get together right here. And Scott Stevens has a problem. He heads for the outside wall, loses a lot of territory between those two trucks, and Andy Brass will take the victory in the Ford.
And Scott Stevens does a pretty good job of trying to catch up, but look at the rough bounce he takes, loses the fiberglass off the front end of his vehicle. And of course, Kevin Ford is down there. There he is right there. He's the crew chief for Scott Stevens Auto Value King Crunch. Now watch here on the replay. As you see here, they almost get together. Scott lets out of it a little bit to let Bigfoot get around the corner. But he tries to catch up to him, and he almost does. But look at him carry that left front tire around that corner.